And then they became shipwrecked, right? So they didn't stay where they should have stayed and wait out. They should have just stayed there and waited, right? But instead they decided, well, it looks good to us. We're going to go in our understanding and our thinking. We're going to move forward. And then they get hit with this violent wind, a typhoon. And when the ship was caught in it and could not head against the wind to gain stability, they gave up and just let themselves drift along, right? So at some point, because they didn't listen, they got stuck in this typhoon. They couldn't even get the ship to go where they wanted it to go. And so they had to just throw their hands up in the air and say, you know what? There's absolutely nothing we can do now to fix this. And I don't want to get to that point, right? So they lost everything other than their lives. And I don't want to lose everything, right? So I'm grateful that God corrected me through this chapter yesterday. I'm trying to focus on all of them at one time and I'm stressing out, like, because I'm like, when am I going to do this? When am I going to do that? Because I'm thinking of the end time harvest. This is basically what she was saying. Stop focusing on that end result, which would be the harvest, and focus on the now and what you're doing, like my lives, right? And reading scripture, learning to teach scripture, right? And she was right, and that helped, and it spoke to me that yes, that is what I'm doing. I'm trying to focus on the end result because I want that money to start coming in. Reading scripture all the way through from beginning to end with the New Testament, right, has been amazing, life-changing. I'm learning scripture so well. There's so much fruit in that and in this, and it's not based on the numbers of how many people are here. It's the quality, right? It's the quality. Ask him, what should I be working on right now? What is my main focus? Don't try to do all the things. And especially women, we try to do all the things. We're the superheroes and we try to get all the things done every day, all day. And we are burnt out. Burning yourself out does not mean production and fruit. Burning yourself out is the enemy's goal to get us off track.